Sa press conference po ito, ilalahad po yung resulta nung Citizens Fact-Finding Mission na ginanap nung nakalipas na linggo, November 26 to 28, 2010. Yung fact-finding mission po ay dinaluhan ng 33 na individuals mula sa 14 na iba't ibang organisasyon at institusyon sa Manila, Cebu, Samar at Leyte. Ito rin ay sinusuportahan ni Institute of Biology Director si Dr. Perry Ong, College of Social Science and Philosophy Dean na si Dr. Michael Tan, Ateneo Environmental Science Professor na si Dr. Tess Perez, Visayas State University President na si Dr. Jose Bacusmo, ang Foundation for the Philippine Environment at ang pamilya ni Mr. Leonardo. Ngayon po, ibibigay ko po yung mikropono sa chairperson ng AGHAM, Science Advocates of Science and Technology for the People na si Dr. Giovanni Tapang para ilahad po yung layunin at yung rationale ng fact-finding mission.
Magandang umaga po sa ating lahat. Nung narinig natin ang nangyari kay Leonard at sa kanyang mga kasamahan, maraming mga storya at mga lumabas sa dyaryo na iba't ibang mga accounts tungkol doon sa pangyayari. Kaya minarapat natin para mailinaw at malaman natin yung katotohanan na mag-organize ng isang fact-finding mission, independent fact-finding mission para makuha natin ang mga informasyon at malaman natin kung ano talaga ang nangyari doon sa araw ng November 15 sa Cananga, Leyte. Kasama ng AGHAM at ng iba pang mga organisasyon na nandito sa aking likuran ay nagbuo tayo ng isang fact-finding team na umaabot sa 32 katao. Nandito na yung mga organisasyon ng AGHAM, Center for Environmental Concerns, Philippine Native Plant Conservation Society Incorporated, Visayas State University, ang Karapatan Eastern Visayas, ang Karapatan Central Visayas, ang Health Action and Human Rights, ang Makabayan, ang Office of Representative Antonio Tino, ang Samar College, ang Third World Network, ang Bagong Alyansang Makabayan, ang National Council of Churches in the Philippines, ang UCCP Eastern Visayas Jurisdiction, ang Pinoy Weekly, Badaw Productions, Bulatlat.com, ang KMU Eastern Visayas at ang Anakbayan Leyte. So itong mga nakasama nating grupo at mga individual na sumama sa atin ay tumungo sa Leyte noong November 26 at naglumagi doon hanggang 28, which included yung pagpunta doon sa lugar ng pinangyarihan. Ang objectives na itinakda bago kami umalis, babasahin ko po sa English at itatranslate ko sa Tagalog kasi ang pamilya ni Leonard ay mas nakakaintindi sa Filipino. So the objectives of the fact-finding mission was to establish facts, gather relevant information on the November 15, 2010 incident in Cananga, Leyte. We aim to gather testimonies and observations from the people involved in the incident. We also aim to identify possible parties and individuals responsible for the incident. We also aim to interact with the survivors and families of the victims in Leyte and render moral and other possible support to them. And finally, to recommend appropriate measures to find closure and justice for the victims of the tragedy. So ang unang-unang pong punto ng aming pagpunta doon ay malaman natin kung ano yung katotohanan, ma-interview at makakuha ng mga testimonya mula doon sa mga nasangkot sa insidente at alamin kung sino yung mga individual at mga grupo na responsable sa insidente. Pumunta rin tayo doon para magbigay ng suporta doon sa mga namatayan at mga survivors doon sa Leyte. At ang panghuli ay magbigay tayo ng ilang mga rekomendasyon para makamit natin ang hustisya dito sa nangyari na pagpatay kila Leonard at kanyang mga kasamahan. Ibibigay ko po yung mikropono kay Anthony Arbias, ang current Vice Chair ng Philippine Native Plant Conservation Society, at ilalahad niya ang metodolohiya kung paano namin ginawa ang aming fact-finding mission.
Magandang umaga po. The Manila-based team held a briefing on November 25 in Quezon City. They arrived in Tacloban in the evening of November 26, where the members of the team based in Tacloban joined them. A short discussion on the objectives and methodologies was discussed prior to retiring in the evening. The main tools of the fact-finding mission were the photo and the video documentation taken and recorded during the interviews of key informants. The FFM team has set meetings with the Philippine National Police, the 19th Infantry Battalion, the EDC staff, and the families and neighbors of the survivors and the victims. Courtesy calls to the mayors of the Cananga town was also set. Other documents obtained during and after the FFM was also used in making the report. The FFM team was divided into 3 groups. Team 1 interviewed the EDC personnel and primarily conducted the ocular visit of the site to gather more information, establish facts, and gather possible evidence. Team 1 marked the locations with GPS units for proper geotagging. Team 1 also tried to interview Policarpio, the witness, through EDC. However, with due considerations to his state of well-being, Team 1 was opted instead to ask a copy of Policarpio's affidavit to the NBI and the EDC. Team 2 paid a courtesy call to the mayor and visited communities where the families of the victims and survivors were. They also visited the family of Cortez in Baybay, Leyte. Team 3 paid a visit to the local PNP and was able to talk to Chief of Police Senior Inspector Camacho and informed them of the plans to visit the site. They also visited the 19th Infantry Battalion headquarters and met with Lieutenant Colonel Federico Totaan. The 3 teams finished their initial task shortly before 2 p.m. and jointly proceeded to pad W403, where they conducted an ocular inspection of the site with EDC personnel guiding the team. The FFM team concluded their business at around 3:30 p.m. and proceeded to the Visayas State University for initial collation and reporting. The final report will be sent to the family, concerned organizations, and government institutions such as the Commission on Human Rights, the Department of Justice. Copies will also be provided to other local and international institutions which show interest to pursue justice for the victims of this incident.
So para lang po sa pamilya, nagkaroon tayo na